Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cloth and Paper YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over our health and lifestyle 5-year plan. If you haven't seen our previous 2 videos on our 5-year plan inserts, we will leave links down in the description box if you want to check those out and get a full overview of the inserts, everything that's included, and a closer look at the personal 5-year plan. But in today's video, we're going to give you some ideas and hopefully a little bit of inspiration on how to get started with your health and lifestyle 5-year plan. So the beginning of the health and lifestyle 5-year plan insert section starts with a cover page with a quote down here at the bottom. Just to quickly go over the layout, you have 2 pages here for planning out your goals and objectives. So over here you have your main goal and 4 different categories to start planning out strategies, resources, your personal audit, and any obstacles that might come up. And then on the right-hand side of your spread, you have your objectives and more in-depth goal planning, and those are broken up by yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily goals. Behind that, you have 2 pages of vision boards, and these are just blank dot grid pages. So as you can see here, I've added a lot to these, but I will go over and explain how you can use this section in just a minute. After your vision board, you have 2 pages of milestones, and this is where you can set up a reward system if you'd like, or just know any milestones that are important to reaching your goals. And then finally, at the very end of this section, you have a full page of lined notes, and you can start using the note inserts right away to start brainstorming and setting up goals. So your personal 5-year plan is going to look a lot different from what I have here, but hopefully this video will give you some inspiration or a couple ideas to help you plan your goals and objectives and start executing them and setting up rewards for yourself. So over here on the left-hand side of the spread, you're going to start with your main goal. And since this is a 5-year plan, you're going to want to keep your goals pretty broad unless you have one specific goal that you want to complete in the next 5 years, or a series of goals that you want to work on. So some of the goals might be to improve your overall physical, mental, and emotional health, to upgrade your living space, or if you have a really specific goal like participating in your first ever marathon or triathlon, you can put that in your main goal section so you have an overview of things that you want to continue working on throughout the next 5 years. Then right below that, you have strategy, resources, personal audit, and obstacles. So in the strategy section, you're going to be thinking about what needs to happen in order to reach a specific goal. What is your strategy going to be? For this example, we listed 5 different steps to help plan and implement goals. So we have plan goals, divide them by the year, start an accountability log, evaluate and adjust goals and objectives, and set up a reward system. Moving into the resources section, you can list anything that'll help you get closer to achieving your goals. So a couple of the resources that you could use are a weekly habit tracker or an accountability log to make sure that you're staying on track with all of your goals and that you're meeting your objectives each week or each month, depending on how you want to lay out your specific goals. Moving down to the personal audit section, you can list out any special skills, knowledge, or experience that you already have to help you get closer to your goals. So for many of us, that'll probably be planning and organizing. If you love to plan and organize, use that to your advantage when creating your plan and your outline. Set up different ways to plan your goals, set up different ways to track your goals, and then from there you can focus on any other traits or experiences that'll help you in your process. And finally, on this page, we have obstacles, and this section is really important. You can list any roadblocks or any challenges that you think might come up. So for example, being too busy to complete some of your goals is, I think, something that a lot of us experience, getting bogged down with day-to-day things. But as long as you identify your obstacles and come up with ways to overcome challenges, you'll be more equipped to handle those situations and stay on track with your goals. Okay, so moving into the objectives section, I went ahead and listed these out tentatively on page flags. If you have pretty solid goals, you can go ahead and write them out and plan them for the year, for the month, for the week, and for the day. The only goals that we have listed permanently are daily goals, and that is our daily routine. So over here on the bottom, we have our healthy daily routine and then a weekend routine right next to it. But for yearly, monthly, and weekly goals, you might want to keep these more tentative and check back with these more often. So for example, 2 of the yearly goals are developing healthy habits and switching to a plant-based diet. And these goals won't happen overnight, so it's important to put in monthly and weekly goals that'll help you get closer to your final end goal. One thing that can be really helpful is to set up a reward system right off the bat. So for example, we have a monthly goal of running 20 miles. That's indicated on this gray solid page flag. And then we have 2 rewards for that month, 1 day off and 1 cheat meal. So if you complete your monthly goal of running 20 miles, you can pick a reward and add it to your reward section. So once you've completed one of your main goals or reached a milestone, like running 20 miles in 1 month, you can go ahead and add it to your milestones section. That way you can remove the page flags from your goal section and keep them so you can see all of the goals that you've completed so far. And hopefully that'll motivate you and inspire you to keep pushing and completing your goals. So now that we've talked about goals, objectives, and your milestones or rewards, let's talk about the vision board section. So you can create any type of vision board that you'd like. So you can map out a vision board just by writing, by journaling, or brainstorming, but you can also get a little bit more creative. On this side, we printed and pasted in some photos that are inspirational and motivational and will hopefully keep us on track with our goals. So depending on what your 5-year plan for your health and lifestyle looks like, you can add in different photos. For our example, we have travel, activities, health and diet, and home and living. So for example, if you want to expand your plant collection and that's a huge goal for you, it's something you're really passionate about, you might want to add in some of the photos of plants that you really want to add to your collection. Also might want to add in a photo of a living space that you really admire, of foods that you want to try, or activities that you want to start to get into. And hopefully when you open up this section, you'll just feel motivated and inspired to keep pushing with your goals. And finally, one more tip that we have to help you get closer to your goals are to track your progress. So if you want, you can set up your own tracker and come up with your own system for keeping yourself accountable and to make sure that you're completing your goals. But we also have a set of sticky notes that are great for monthly tracking. If you remember, we had a goal of 20 miles per month. So you can use these monthly sticky notes to track all of the miles that you run throughout the month. And that way you can hold on to these sticky notes for the months to come and see how much you've grown from when you first started until you've completed your goal or reached the end of that year. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you found today's video helpful. If you have any goal planning tips that you would like to share, please leave those down below and let us know your favorite health or lifestyle related inserts. We hope you have a wonderful day and we'll see you guys next time.